Hello and welcome at Queen's Festival. I'm Women Grandmaster Kati Tsatalashvili, and it's honor to be the host of the event, which connects 4 continents, hundreds of players, hours of seminars, and more interesting things. But before that, let's start the opening ceremony, and let me introduce our guests. The president of International Chess Federation, Mr. Arkady Dvorkovich. Dana Reznica Ozola, FIDE Managing Director. Ozgur Sokollu, FIDE Chairman of Events. And Eva Rybkova, FIDE Women's Commission. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'll come to you and I'll ask some questions, but before that, let's listen the anthem of FIDE. I would like to ask Mr. President for his opening speech.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, and my warm greetings on behalf of FIDE to all participants and organizers of the Queen's Festival. I would like to thank Dan and Eva and everyone involved for your contribution. For us, it's a special event. As you probably know, we announced 2022 the year of women chess, but it doesn't mean that it's the only year when we will pay attention to this very important trend. We started doing big things already quite some time ago, and we achieved some success stories with increased prices, more women in chess management, and we just completed the Women Grand Prix series after some delay, but still, and it was really important. So I would like to thank everyone, and hopefully this festival, the seminars, important speeches and contributions, and of course chess events will create a positive image of women in chess for the months to come, and it's crucial for us to continue this trend in the long-term perspective on sustainable basis. We are happy that the International Olympic Committee also supported us in this endeavor and contributed to the organization of our events. And please consider myself and all my colleagues as your supporters, and I'm available 24/7 to do more and more to promote women in chess. My colleagues will tell you much more than me right now. Warm welcome once again from the beautiful place I'm located now in. It's in Caucasus Mountains in the south of Russia, and I also expect many of you to come to Sochi for the World Cup just in a month's time to enjoy our Russian hospitality. So have a nice evening and the great Queen's Festival.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time as well. And we will be focusing at the World Cup, which is coming in a few weeks, actually, in Sochi. And we also cross finger that it's going to go really well, because it's going to be one of the biggest events after pandemic lockdowns. So I also wish best of the luck to the organizers at this event. My next question goes to Dana, FIDE Managing Director. And Dana, You are the person who is chess professional and also who's very successful in his profession. We know that. And please tell us, and also to our viewers, young girls who are watching us right now, is it easy to combine these two together?
Yes, thank you, Katie. First of all, I would also like to send my warm greetings to all the participants of the first Queen's Festival of FIDE. We are here to enjoy hundreds, thousands of very exciting games played by several hundred players. We already know that 239 players out of 39 countries have enrolled into this festival only for from two continents, which is Africa and Asia, and two more continents are still to come. So the whole June will be available for the games, and also different lectures starting from the time management to women in leadership and very practical lessons on how to become a chess trainer. But coming back to your question, yes, one of the wishes that I wanted to convey, or one of the messages to the ladies listening to this opening event, whenever somebody tells you that you have to choose either to have a family or to have your hobbies or to have your career strong, do not believe you can have it all. And I'm one of the examples today. I do celebrate the 18th birthday of my oldest daughter. I've got 4 kids in total. And at the same time, I've managed to play chess. The next week, I'm heading to another chess tournament. And at the same time, I'm one of those ladies that has completed the management of FIDE, as mentioned by President. So that's one message. And the other one that I wanted to convey, yes, we sometimes feel that we live in the man's world and we do have kind of a glass ceiling, but in these cases, just remember that you have to explode as the supernova. You have to expand the borders of your universe and break these glass ceilings, except that you have to stay alive. You shouldn't burn yourself like a supernova. So that's my message to all the ladies. And once again, enjoy this festival, ideas home, and good time spent together with other ladies who have chosen chess as their professional hobby.
Thank you very much, Dana. Thank you. A very beautiful background. That's chess theme background as well. Where is it, may I ask?
My daughter's bedroom.
Oh, wow. She's probably inspired by chess as well. Are your kids also play chess?
Yes, of course, they all do. I'm not sure that if they choose it as their career path, but all of my kids should play chess because it structures your brain. You need it in whatever sphere you choose in your life.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Dana. And I'd like to also welcome Lukáš Turli, FIDE Vice President, who just joined us. Okay, my next question goes to Mr. Asger Salakorlu. There was quite a mistake from my side, knowing you for years, but I think you can forgive me, Asger, that. Can you tell us about how to get more and more female chess players into the chess tournaments, because there's not a secret that you have organized many tournaments, including female tournaments too, like from the perspective of the organizer, how can we interest more female players?
Hi, Katie. My surname is a little bit difficult, so it's not a problem for me. And you mentioned we know each other for many years. Especially, it's for women chess. Maybe I can say that it's a chess in school program. It's in general, it's very important for chess, for growing of chess players and chess fans. It's especially, of course, affects the women chess players, girls players. But on the other hand, with this tournament, we are working with as events commission with Women in Chess Commission for months and thinking on that. So what we aimed is to reach all the ones, all the chess fans, of course, women or girl players all over the world, because as you know, there's tournaments generally have some how you say special regulations. For example, some of them is just for high-rated players. Some of them have some categories for age groups. But in our tournament, we have just rating categories, but even unrated players can play, but even 2,300, 2,400 player could play. This is one of the thing that we want to inspire all chess fans to give chance that they can play in a worldwide tournament, and maybe the first time they had a chance like that is very important. We have individual championship. We have 4 continents qualification tournaments. Then we will have individual finals, but also we will have a team tournament. And this in this team tournament also, as you know, in general, teams are composed of the best players of a country or the highest rates. But in our teams, we have representatives from each rating category. So even a 1,500 player will represent somehow his country, of course, with the play. So it's also we think that it's very inspiring, and it's the first time they can have a chance like that. Of course, online is somehow we missed too much over the board tournaments. As also I'm a chairman of events commission, I'm just looking for that. But also online gives us chance that to reach everyone, and as the numbers, I think Eva will give more details. But now this weekend we will have qualification for Asia and Africa. But even we have many countries participated, even Africa. So it makes us very happy, and even unrated players or very low-rated players will play in that. This is what we called it festival, and this is why we try to inspire them. And I hope the next week also there will be much more players from all over the world. And I think that we can touch. We try to touch every chess player from every category, every age, as to inspire them and to have more chess women or girl chess players.
Thank you very much, Oscar. My next question goes to Lukasz Torle. Tell us how important is for women in chess to have festivals and activities and seminars like this, which just started.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning in some countries. What I can say, I'm very happy with this initiative because this is something new. For sure, at the beginning, there were some question marks, how many people will be interested, how many countries. And when I was checking the statistics, only on seminars, because we still don't know how many people from how many countries will play in tournaments. But just for seminars, 52 countries are registered, which shows that there are many people from many countries there who are looking for such activity. And I'm very happy that Women's Commission, together with Dana and all people who wanted to organize this festival, actually accomplished this mission. And I think it's a very good start before 2022, which will be the year of the women in chess.
Thank you very much. Okay, the final question goes to Eva Rybkova, who is the soul of these events, and she knows most about the details and probably has a lot to tell all of us, right, Eva?
Thank you, Katie. I'm really very happy that this project is going on. You know, this is a very ambitious project connecting women in chess around the world. As was already said, we started with Africa and Asia this weekend, And Dana mentioned 239 countries. Actually, it's already 239 players, but it's actually 240 players for 40 countries, the final registration list. And also for side events, we have many participants interested. Side events spread for over 2 weeks. And if you haven't joined yet, please do so now. This is our first edition of Queen's Festival, and we really hope to grow even more in the coming years. And I want to express my gratitude, first of all, to our president, Mr. Arkady Dvorkovich, for supporting women in chess very much in recent years, and for also joining us tonight. But also to FIDE leadership and continental organizations, International Olympic Committee, all the organizers, arbiters, for making this event possible. And of course to all the national federations and participants, because without them our effort would be meaningless.
Thank you, Eva. Well, 2022 will be next year will be a year for women in chess. I guess it's very exciting for FIDE Women's Commission. And please tell us what are the plans and expectations for this very special year?
We are still planning all the details. For the second half of the year is time for planning for us. But already we know that we would like to do similar activities to this festival, perhaps the second edition, hopefully. Then we would like to launch some e-magazine for women, advertise them more, talk more about their lives, about their stories, about their efforts and challenges. We would like to continue with our educative seminars for arbiters, for trainers, for organizers. We already started some years ago, and we can see that interest is really big among women, and we believe that this process of education will bring lasting results for the future.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Eva. And thank you, all our special guests for joining us, and also for making this event happen for all the girls from around the world. And I'm sure that our first speaker is in rush to start her session, so we will go to there quickly. And once again, thank you so much for joining me today at the opening ceremony, and also for making this event happen. we're back and we'll be now joining with our first speaker. And it's my honor to introduce Susan Namangale, the president of Malawi Chess Federation and also chairperson of Women's Commission in Africa. Hello, Susan. Good to see you.
Hello. Hello.
How are you? How are you feeling today?
Great, Katie. And how are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm so happy that we started after such a huge preparation, and I'm really excited to listen amazing stories. I got my eyes on your biography, and it's quite impressive. It's quite impressive. And can you please tell us how you connect with chess?
I'm feeling great. And how are you, Katie?
Oh, I'm fine. I think you can't hear me well. Can you hear me well? I think, Susan, you cannot hear me. Okay. Is it a chance that now you can hear me?
I'm having problems hearing you, Katie.
I see. We're just fixing that, Susan. We're fixing that. Just let me know if you can hear me at any moment. I can hear you well, but you can't. You can't. Just fixing that. Maybe we can take a very, very short break to fix it.
Yes, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I think it's a delay. Or what's happening? That's the magic. That's the magic indeed. Oh, we lost Susan. Yeah, I hope she will come back soon because the story I read about her is very inspiring for all the girls, and I want really to hear this story from her. And I really hope she joins us very soon. All right, I think we fixed it. And please, Suzanne, we want to hear your story.
Oh, great. I'm honored tonight to join the opening of the Queen's Festival and especially to be the first speaker tonight. I'm very excited that I was nominated by the FIDE Women's Commission to present in this first Queen's Festival. So I'll take you through my presentation. Basically, I'm going to speak about women chess in Africa. What are the highlights in terms of women chess participation, and where are the challenges, and what are the opportunities for women, and all that.
That sounds really, really amazing. All right. So, okay, let's start. And please tell us about yourself, how you got connected to chess.
Oh, great. So a little bit about myself. I came to know about chess at a very tender age of 10. I was a very village girl then, and I know you would ask me how I got to know about chess. So my older sister, his name is Gladys, one day just brought a chessboard, and I was like, "What's this?" And so that was the beginning of a little girl aged 10 knowing about chess. And so when I got to the high school, I found a chess club. And then my maths teacher then, who was the patron, was very dedicated but lacked equipment. The school had only 2 chessboards, and we alternated to use them. We were 12 students by that time who wanted to learn chess. So I remember I used my little pocket money by that time to buy an extra chessboard. At the university, I was among the 5 active female players from 5 university colleges. Among all those active female friends, then I remained the only active chess player and administrator to date. I'm so proud of it. So I was actually a woman champion of my time. Unfortunately, at that time, where we didn't, have ratings, so I didn't have the opportunity to be rated and to have a title. I remember I stopped playing chess in 2004 due to work pressure, family commitments, but I remained very active in supporting chess events. I took up my first leadership challenge as chairperson of a regional league. And so, currently I'm the president of Malawi Federation since 2018. And then I bounced back into competition chess in 2019 and won as woman national champion. So currently, as you know, I'm the chairperson for Women in Chess Africa Commission. And I was recently also appointed as a technical committee member for International University Sports Federation. I am proud to say the only female president currently in Africa, and also proudly for my Malawi Federation. I remember I was awarded for 2 consecutive years as a Sports Administrator of the Year by the National Sports Council.
I see.
Yeah, so that's your speaker. The little details that you have to know. In terms of my educational background, I hold a master's degree in business administration. I hold 3 postgraduate diplomas. I hold a Bachelor of Science degree in environmental science. Why am I talking about this? It's because chess is a tool for education. Chess doesn't stop you from pursuing your educational goals. And now the big question should be, is it easy? Is it easy to achieve all these things, family, education, and all the demanding roles that a woman is supposed to achieve? And the answer is no. I just heard Dana talking about breaking the glass ceiling, and it's true. For you to achieve all that, you have to break the glass ceiling, and the sky is the limit. There's so much that can be achieved if you're a chess player.
Thank you for
So
this
that's a little background. That's a little about the speaker.
You are a role model, I should say. You are a role model for all the little girls, and I'm sure many of them wants to be just like Susan is. Can we now speak about the all these situations there are is in Africa in chess, and just some statistics, because I see some numbers in your presentation.
I know. Are you able to see my presentation?
Yes, you are. You are. Just a minute. It will just fly on the screen. Here we have.
Okay, great. So I just wanted to take you through a little chess highlights for women chess in Africa. So you can note that we have over 44,000 registered players in total, including the males in Africa. and only 8,000, almost 8,800 are women. So you can see that 18% of the chess players that we have in Africa are women. And the question is, are we happy with that number? And the answer is obviously no. We can't have 18% of chess players to be women. We need that number to be more.
I see. Should I go to the next page of your presentation?
Yes, next slide, please. So in terms of the activeness of the players, we note that the women players, the numbers have actually been increasing, but in terms of the activeness of the players, we see that the numbers have been declining. I tried to compare with 2017, and I noted that in 2017, 42% of the women that have registered in chess were active, but the number has gone down in terms of activeness. So much as we are the numbers that have registered has increased, but in terms of the activeness of the women, the number is too low. So I mean, the question is, why are we having a decline of the active women playing chess? And this is where now, as women in Africa, we have to do more. And I think the Queen's Festival is the genesis of that, and that it helps us to get women to be active, to be playing chess and to be active and participate in as many chess events.
I see. That's absolutely true. So
next
we have
slide,
here,
please.
Yes, we have here the next slide.
So in terms of the ratings, the rated players as well, I noted that for women in chess in Africa, we have almost 3,200 women that are rated. But as well, in terms of the rated players, we find that the number of those that are actively playing chess is still low. So we need more active rated female players to continue playing chess.
Yes.
And then going to the next slide, in terms of the chess titles for women chess in Africa, we see that we have 5 women grandmasters, we have 43 women international masters, we have 73 female masters, and then we have 132 WCS. And so we see that out of all the women that are registered, only 3% of the women are titled. And obviously the issue is that we need more of those numbers. We need more women to be rated, as I talked about. We need more women to be titled. We just need more women to be active and to be playing chess. And I'm so happy with the Queen's Festival, that it's actually one of those activities, that makes the women to be active. This is virtual, it's an online event, but we know because it's because of the challenges with COVID, but this is, it keeps the women busy, it keeps them to play the game that they like. And this is going to help, to improve the titles for the women.
Indeed, that's true. That's true. So here we have the next slide.
So in terms of the progress, that's been made so far in Africa, I can brag to say, there is increased interest for women players in Africa. And also the number of titled players, just the number, it's going up. We are not the same. If we look back 10 years, 5 years, the numbers have gone up. We are improving. We are improving in terms of the ratings and the titles. We are improving in terms of the numbers of young female players that are playing chess. But we still need to do more. We need to improve activeness of the female players. We need more rated tournaments for women. And we just need to push that, there is more that's being done for more women to participate in chess events and in chess tournaments.
Yes. So let's talk about the challenges now.
Yes, Kelly, there are so many challenges, I can say. But, the challenges for me is what makes us, stronger and to push for more. One of the challenges that women in Africa face are the social challenges, issues to do with marriage. Like I told you, when I got married, when I had family to look after, I didn't have the time, to play chess. But then, I mean, there wasn't time to play chess, but I still continued to do other things for chess, like administration and all that. But you also find that with all the efforts that we are putting in young children, we also have the challenge of child marriages in Africa. We have young children going into marriages at a tender age. And so, they cannot meet the demands of looking after their families at a tender age, but at the same time, are pursuing their career or the game of chess. So it becomes difficult. And this becomes, a very big challenge to pursue and to continue with chess. Other challenges are to do with cultural. There are some cultures that just don't allow women to associate with men, to be around men and to look like they're advancing. There are other cultures that don't allow women to take up leadership challenges. And so, that's also another social culture that we face in Africa. And then, of course, like I said, career challenges. This is at a time when you are now a mother, and now you also have to meet the demands of career. That also becomes the challenges. I mean, but like myself, I have put through, I've gone through some of these challenges, and here I am, even presenting at the first Queen's Festival, which is a great thing.
Yes,
So,
yes, indeed.
Another challenge that I can talk about is the resources to advance women chess. I talked about few rated tournaments. We have few rated tournaments mainly because we have very limited, very constrained resources in Africa. And so it becomes difficult to organize even women events, but sometimes even to put together equipment to make sure that, women, come together and play chess. So even the little things that you can think about, like resources for equipment and even the material, even training, those are constrained and that becomes a challenge. And also another challenge that I can talk about is the limited commitment by federations in Africa to push the women chess agenda. So we need, as a chair for the Women Commission, I am, pushing the federations to all push the women's chess agenda in Africa. We need the federation leadership to push and to be in the forefront to make sure that we are, the women chess is a priority in all the federations in Africa. And then another challenge is the passiveness, the passive attitude of the women themselves. So you find that, with all the efforts and all that, the women are not forthcoming for chess tournaments and administration. So we need them. Things don't come on a silver platter. I think we've grown up knowing that. We need the women to take up the challenge, whether it's in leadership, whether it's in arbitration, whether it's in training, it's in organization, whether it's in tournaments. The women themselves need to be active and be able to take up the challenge. Right? And so another challenge is the sustainability strategies for women. I think this is lacking. I'm not sure whether it's just in Africa, but I think this is a big problem. We start up activities that we cannot sustain. So it's high time now. I know the Women Chess Commission for FIDE is doing a lot and is very committed to pushing, sustainable strategies for globally for women. And this is the same thing that we need to do for Africa. Whatever efforts that we're doing now needs to continue and these have to be sustainable because this remains a big challenge to keep pushing the women chess agenda.
I see. All right, shall we go to the next slide, maybe?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, it's going to be in a second.
So in terms of, great. So having talked about the the challenges, are there opportunities for women in chess in Africa? The answer is yes, and it's a big yes. There are opportunities for women in chess in Africa. You know, there are lots of opportunities for training. So a woman can train. You participate in training, whether you want to be an arbiter or you want to, even train in chess and continue, even advancing, ratings and all that. All those opportunities are there, but you just have to grab those opportunities. There are opportunities, for coaching and, and all that. All those opportunities are available. And the Women Commission for Chess, for FIDE, is doing everything to make sure that these opportunities are available for women everywhere, including in Africa. And then there are also, activities, special activities that are targeting women. And, the Queen's Festival that we are all participating now is one of those, opportunities. And this is a learning opportunity, but it's also an opportunity to interact and to connect, with all other women and understand what are the challenges and what are all the opportunities that are out there. We keep talking about the year of the woman 2022. That's being, planned because it's an opportunity for women, globally, but as well as in Africa, because Africa will be part of that activity. So these activities are targeting women, and because, we want to improve chess in Africa. But also the other opportunity is leadership. The leadership opportunity is there. But what women need to do is they need to put up themselves for, any leadership, opportunities like I did. I didn't get, the leadership or the president on a silver platter. No one gave it to me. But I had to put myself and to show that I was the capable woman, that I was able to lead the federation. So we need to engage women more to understand what are the available opportunities for women in Africa.
Yes, and Susan, I have a chance to bring some comments from YouTube where people are watching right now and listening to you, and those are the comments like impressive role model. I absolutely agree with that. And also great president of Malawi. We are proud. Those are the comments that we are receiving right now. And I personally ask our viewers to send everyone in Africa best vibes, good vibes, and lovely comments because Suzanne is sharing very important topics that, to be honest, I myself was not aware of, some cultural problems and differences and also social differences and so on. And thank you so much for sharing this. Shall we go to the next page to your presentation? Here we are.
Yes, please. Thank you, Katie. So what else needs to be done? What else needs to be done in Africa? So like I was saying, there's need to provide the means, the opportunities, the systems development that will allow the women and the wide-ranging skills to break through into the different types of roles in chess. So like all the roles that I've talked about, administration, chess training, coaching, arbitration, and organization, all that the women can do. And that, we need to get the women to understand that they can do this. We need to enable women to aspire to participate in chess, so that, this will inspire them and even increase their lifelong participation. Like now, like I've said, I started participating in chess when I was 10 years old, and I'm now 45, and I don't think I'll stop. And because this is my lifelong hobby, and I'm going to continue with it. And so this is what we need for the many girls and women at all levels, from the community participation to female titled and highly rated female players players across Africa. So we need to have mentorship programs for girls in chess in Africa. And this is the reason why the Queen's Festival is a great opportunity. This is a great event, bringing women across the globe together. And this is going to bring mentorship programs for girls in chess in Africa, even from the other continents that are willing to mentor the girls in Africa.
Yes, let's get to the next slide.
So, like I told you, hello, can you hear me?
Yes. I am. I'm listening.
Okay, I recently hosted the 2021 Africa Individual Championship. And so I wanted to use this to be some sort of a case study.
Yes.
To say what is it, what was the women participation. So I want to quickly talk about it. And so the 2021 African Individual Championship, we had 37% women that participated, and this was a great milestone. We had almost like 90, we had 94 participants in the event, and 34 of them were women. And so this was a great achievement, because we had more, at least any numbers above 30% of women participation is great, because that helps us to push for more. We had 17 countries participating, where all those 34 women players came from. And then obviously, as you know, the 2021 African Individual Chess Championship was organized by the woman president. We had limited resources, and COVID, as you know, this is during the COVID-19 challenges. But I wanted to say this, when we talk about resources, when you talk about limited resources, normally we talk about financial resources. But I wanted to say that it's not financial, is just one of the resources. The reason why the 2021 Africa Individual Chess Championship was a success is because the other resources were there. And what are these resources? These resources are the women, the women that organize the events. So we are the resources, and that we can make things happen. The other things are, addition. So normally, I know people make excuses to say, no, I cannot achieve this because I do not have enough resources, meaning enough money. But we are the resources, and we can make things happen. And I'm happy to say that through that event, we had a woman, grandmaster title awarded, and I'm so excited because that's a new title. I was talking about, increasing, the number of titled players. So I was happy that we now have a new woman grandmaster.
Yes,
And so
Susan,
this event, with the many challenges, with whatever challenges that were there, it was still recorded as one of the well-organized events organized recently by Africa. So we have the potential as women. We just need to take up the challenge and, just meet it head on.
Yes, indeed. I've heard about this event because it was over the social media, and what I heard was only positive information and back reaction that the tournament was organized at its high level. That's what I heard from many participants, and also the new woman grandmaster, Jessie February, is one of the streamers, one of the girl who is very active nowadays in chess, in Twitch, also online chess. And I remember that the whole society was over the moon because of her success to achieve this title. And congratulations to Jessie for this big achievement, and also congratulations to you, Susan, for making this event happen for many participants in this event. And I must say that it was really good conditions for chess players. I saw some photos of hotel as well and playing venue, and I was really impressed.
Great, yes, indeed.
We have a couple of questions in our chat, and I would like to bring that because we have some connections also with the people, with our viewers. So there is a really touching story about the girl who started to play chess and who became really successful and achieved her goal to play at the Chess Olympiad. And that's the name of the movie is Queen of Katwe. Myself, I even cried for that movie. I was watching and crying, and it was I was crying because of the happiness and because the feeling that I know that this is everything is possible to happen if you have a goal and if you're dedicated to it. And also we have the comments that this girl was graduated from American University and she started her own foundation to spread chess across Africa, which is amazing, amazing. And also, Suzanne, I remember I met this girl at Batumi Chess Olympiad, and I thought that I was just in the same room as a star. So it was very impressive to have girls like her, and like you too, Suzanne. Shall we go to the next page of the presentation? Oh, here we have the photos
Yeah,
of
so
the.
this is just to show you, highlights of the Africa 2021 individual chess championship. Some of the ladies, that made the event to be successful and were there. So just keep. Yes.
Yes.
So that's I think Zimbabwe, Malawi. So I was talking about administration leadership. We had the lady, arbiters, we had, so yeah. So those are just highlights. You can see how much fun, the ladies, the ladies, had by participating in this. We had young players like Shita, who were there and, had so much fun during the event to show that chess is not just a game. Chess is fun, and during chess events you can see that we also have opportunities to see the nice places, like
Yes.
Lake Malawi. So well done. It's nice. It's great. Chess, indeed, I agree. Chess, like love, like music, has the power to make women happy, and we're always happy with chess.
Yes, indeed. And here you see the photo of the chess player on the background. We see this beautiful blue sea over here, and
That's a Senegalese, yeah.
yeah, I would do everything just to get in there, like from this studio to that place in a second. I would do
Great.
everything for that. Looks really amazing place
Hey, you're
to have
welcome.
to
I hope
remember.
to see you in Malawi, Katie, one time. Yeah.
Yes, I would love, and I hope I can somehow contribute myself with coaching or with some tournaments. And I really hope that we're gonna have many amazing players from Africa, especially girls. um, we have also the photo of the champions.
Yeah. So that's Jessie. That's the champions, and that's Jessie there, the new woman grandmaster.
Yes,
Well done, Jessie
Jesse's
February
here.
from South Africa. Well done, Jessie. You made us proud.
Yes, indeed, indeed. Yeah, I remember when she became a champion and got the new title. Whole social media was just so impressed, so impressed, and we're so proud of Jessie. Um, yeah, and it's good to have this kind of opportunity, especially now during the pandemic time. And tell us, Susan, how did this pandemic time affected chess in Africa?
Well, it did affect chess in Africa so much in the sense that we had to, stop all the over the board tournaments and championships all of a sudden because as you know, as Africa, I think in many federations, we had so much plans. We had made so many plans to advance chess. And so all those, plans were affected. However, I think we adjusted quickly with the online events and online tournaments. So the chess players did not stay idle. In fact, chess has been recognized in many federations as one of the sport disciplines that still remained active during the pandemic. And so the players kept training because they could even do the training, the online training, and then the online tournaments. And I'm happy that even in Africa was able to participate in a number and a lot of international online events, including the online Olympiad last year, which many federations were part of.
Yes. Here we have a question in our YouTube chat. What can we do to get more girls and women to participate in open tournaments?
All right. So, like I said, women need to put up themselves. They need to believe in themselves and get away the fear of unknown. Because the reason why many, women and girls don't participate in open tournaments because they think they cannot, compete against the men. But this is the time is now. We need to get more women to even participate in open tournaments. Remove that fear. You can do it. You can push those pieces even in open tournaments.
Yes, indeed. Earlier in the presentation, you mentioned that nowadays there are more chess registered female chess players, but somehow the activity of these registered females are declining. What might be the reason of that?
Well, I think the main reason, like I've talked about, is a few events, few activities, few tournaments. Because for the women or for the girls or for the ladies to participate more and be active, there has to be a lot of these events. And so, because if you don't have the event happening, they'll stay idle and probably they'll start doing other things. And then, you'll find that, they're less, probably later you find that the girls or the women have stopped playing chess. So we need to be we need to be consistent in the activities. We should not create idle time for the women or for the ladies to play chess. And so even that's why I'm saying the online events also helped, because I saw many women participating in online chess events as well. But the issue is we need to create as many events as possible, and that's why I'm happy with the Queen's Festival to say this is one of those activities, and we need to think about so many activities that we can do to make sure that the women are actively participating in chess events.
Yes, indeed. And tell us about the prize funds that it might be something that organizers might attract female chess players to play in the tournaments.
Yes, this actually is, I would have mentioned it as one of the challenges as well, because by having the women's section, most federations and think that, the women deserve less in terms of the prize fund. But I think this is the mindset that needs to change as well. But also, I know why we need to encourage as many women to participate, to be in the open tournament. But then we also need to make sure that we have enough resources to make sure that the women events, the women tournaments, have significant funding that can attract as many women to participate, because in many tournaments they are the prize fund is very low compared to the prize fund for the open section.
I see. All right, thanks a lot for all this information that you just passed to everyone, to FIDE, to FIDE Women's Commission, to our viewers who are watching us. And thank you so much for doing all this work for Malawi chess, Malawi girls, and in general in chess. If you have some messages, final messages, you can also send to our girls.
Well, my final message is for all the girls all of the women to believe in themselves, that we can do it. We love chess, and let's keep pushing for what we like to do. There are so many opportunities I've talked about, but it requires us, to take up the challenge. So let's take up the challenge. Let's keep pushing chess. Let's, keep pushing the chess agenda in Africa. And together we have also support. I'm happy the FIDE leadership, as well as and the Women Commission for Chess in Africa. They have the determination and they have the commitment to support women. And so when we have this commitment and from the leadership perspective, it's rare, and let's make use of it. So the support is there. Let's grab all the opportunities and let's move forward. And together, we will push women chess agenda in Africa.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Susan, for everything that you are doing, and also for joining and being so amazing. I'm glad to see you in person on the screens, but I hope to see you also in person. And yes, thank you very much. And I would like to invite our viewers for tomorrow's session. We will have more and more interesting stories and speakers. Tomorrow we will have our first seminar at 10 a.m. Central European Time. We will be talking chess in Africa and also later chess in Asia. We will know a lot about this continent and the challenges that female chess players are having. I hope you enjoyed today's session with Susan, and hope to see you tomorrow as well. Bye.